Greetings, Earthlings. Well then, it has been a week. The whole family got knocked out by some sort of cold, cough, illness, near-death experience. Thank God we're okay now. We're mostly out of the woods, knocking on wood. But apart from that, it's been a really, really great week for writing in a weird way. And that's what I want to talk about today. So let's just get right into it, I suppose. First off, I am temporarily shelving Project Ocean. I am not going to be working on it for the foreseeable future. I am giving myself a break and some grace because I have been trying to push through some of the pain and push through some of the blocks that I've been feeling and trying to just like keep going. And I think it's now causing more damage than it's like helping. So I need to stop and take a break. I hope to come back to it. We'll see. I'm not going to promise one way or the other. I also, since that one is quite bigger than I expected it to be, it would be really great to really grow as a writer and be able to tackle all of the themes that I want to include appropriately. So that being said, when I decided that, which was a few days ago, I then decided at that point to try to move on to Project Vampire, which is all well and good. I actually really enjoyed the beginning of that book. I like the setup. I enjoy a lot of the world building that I've been doing. I feel really good about it. I feel like the story is going to be strong, and I can sort of see where it's going to a certain extent. Now, that being said, I also attended my first cohort meeting for this 10-week cohort that I have through my writing program. And we decided that our homework would be kind of around the theme of an ending. So we are supposed to write the ending of the book that we are writing for this challenge. And I could not think of an ending. It's not just like it's not like I sat there and I was like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. I could not see it. I can maybe see a couple of characters. There's one that I know is going to be there. But it didn't feel natural, and it felt like there were too many gaps and too many holes, and I didn't know enough to even formulate any sort of ending. And so with that kind of like weighing on my mind, I have decided for this 60-day writing challenge that is kind of like concurrent with the cohort that I'm doing for the next 10 weeks, I'm going to work on Project Potions. I know I've mentioned it on this channel before. I've brought it up a couple of times. It's been in the back of my mind. It's still been noodling around in there. All of these ideas, these are like the three main ones that I've been kind of playing around with. And they all occur in the same world. So like the world building I do for one spans across all of the stories that I want to write, which is helpful and stressful because it's like I do think about what I want to happen in the other stories. And I'm like, okay, does this make sense? Because I want it to be cohesive and coherent, and I want the rules that I set in this world to like be consistent across the board, if that makes sense. Also, building a world from scratch, so much, but I'm loving it. So I think what I'm going to do, or I don't think, what I am doing is I have started drafting it. I have 74 words in this draft of this book. So she's brand new, but I have a couple of notebooks that I have been taking notes in as I draft. So I've been writing down character traits that I mentioned in the book, what happens in the book or like in the scene or whatever, and little notes about the world and little tidbits here and there, or if I have a word or a brain dump or a thought about the world or whatever, I just write it in the notebook. That has been so effective for me lately. So I think that's what I need to do, is have, anytime I sit down to draft, is have one of my notebooks right there so that I can do it kind of at the same time. So I'm feeling positive about this. The goal at the end of this is to have a first draft and I'm guessing it's I always set a goal at 50,000 because that's like a low ball for what I actually want a fantasy novel to be. I'd like for it to be about 75,000-80,000 at the end of this first draft. Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
But I'm feeling really, really good, and I'm feeling really positive, and I wanted to share this news with you, especially since I meet up with my cohort again. Are those your goldfish? Go eat them. Go eat your goldfish.
Yeah.
Good job. But I meet up with them on Monday for like a write-in, and then again on Wednesday to do our homework, or like reveal, to turn in our homework or whatever. Which no, I have not done. But that is, actually Zach and I are shooting our second wedding tomorrow, which is very exciting. So that tomorrow's kind of busy, but I'm hoping this weekend to actually get some writing done on the ending of the book. So that's where we're at. That's what my assignment is for the week. I'm loving that this cohort is going to end right as I start school. So the timing of everything is like perfect. But I feel like I'm rambling now. I'm getting tired. I want to go to bed early because of the busy day we have tomorrow. And I'd like to get this video up tonight. So love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye.